Batman. It is Batman.
Forget it.
No,
You're wasting time. Forget it. Momentum.
Yeah, it's year one.
Right.
Which is what the new movies are based on.
Right.
Yeah, and she's black in that.
Right.
That's quite cool.
I swear Catwoman in everything is a completely different person with a completely different backstory, but she slots it up for the main character.
And it's still
she shows up everywhere.
Yeah. So Anne Hathaway being Catwoman is going to be awesome.
Right. Next topic.
The Hobbit. Next year.
A book I've never read.
A book I've half read.
It's a pretty good book. I've read it.
Good for you.
A movie, a prequel to a bunch of movies.
A prequel to the best trilogy ever.
I haven't really heard about the movies that it's a prequel to. Were they big?
Shut up, Connor.
They had mediocre success in the States.
Are you kidding?
They didn't really make it over.
Yeah, they only got like 14 Oscars. It's nothing big.
Just that.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
No. We just watched the trailer, and it looks so cool.
It features singing dwarves.
Singing dwarves.
Mm-hmm. Not digging any holes, unfortunately.
Sadly. But the weird thing is, right? They actually. Did any of you guys watch the TV series Being Human?
Yeah.
I don't watch television.
It's a comedy show on BBC Three, and it's
a vampire.
A vampire, ghost, and a werewolf staying in an apartment, and the guy who played the vampire is playing one of the dwarves. I forgot what he's called, but apparently, according to Peter Jackson, he's the only handsome dwarf.
But who else is there's
Richard Armitage is playing one of them. He's the king of the dwarves, Thorin, and he's the one who's meant to like give Bilbo the mithril vest that can't be damaged.
So, hang on, I swear he said that was elves.
No, it's made by elves, but Thorin gives him it.
Ah, right.
If you watch the Fellowship of the Ring extended edition, like Gandalf talks about the mithril vest, and he goes like Thorin gave Bilbo the vest, and then Gimli just goes, "Oh my god, that's impressive."
Isn't one of them Gimli's dad or cousin or something?
Gloin. Yeah, Gloin is one of them. Yeah. Also, Balin, Gimli's cousin as well, who died. Whose grave is in.
Is everyone related to Gimli?
Yeah.
They're dwarves. It's an incestuous mess.
I'm fond of dwarves as well.
What's with the dwarf women?
They all have beards.
I've never seen a dwarf woman in any of the Lord of the Rings books, or in any of the Tolkien books.
There's dwarf women in Terry Pratchett.
Mm-hmm.
They have beards.
Yeah,
they have beards, and there's also dwarf women in World of Warcraft, and
they have beards.
They have beards. No,
they don't have.
They don't have beards.
Not proper dwarves then.
No.
Half dwarves.
Well, the male dwarves in World of Warcraft are fucking awesome because they're Scottish, not Irish, surprisingly, but they are still obsessed with beer and digging. All the time. Beer and digging. That's a dwarf in a nutshell.
Classic dwarves are Germanic in origin, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of started off like trolls.
Kind of based on Vikings as well.
Vikings,
pretty much.
Yeah, kind of. They were kind of like more like trolls.
In some things like trolls and dwarves were like made by the same guy. Like the same god or something.
Yeah, they're kind of interchangeable at most points. But that's us almost out of topic. Well, out of topics. Let's
just keep talking about The Hobbit or dwarves.
It's nothing I can really.
They were going to have the role in The Hobbit for Legolas's dad, which would be played by David Tennant.
David Tennant,
I guess they do go
as what's his name?
They go
Thranduil.
They go to that elf place in the forest
in Rivendell. They do go to Lothlorien. Is it Lothlorien?
I forget what it is, but there's like a elf palace thing.
Oh,
in
that
the
one.
Forest.
Yeah, not Galadriel's place, is it? It's another one.
It's like wood elf guys.
Oh yeah, wood elves, which is also in the extended edition of Fellowship of the Ring. We're such nerds. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, we did go watch the marathon.
Yeah, me and Tony. It's a funny story about Lord of the Rings. Me and Tony decided to go and watch a marathon of all Lord of the Rings films at the IMAX. It started at midnight, ended at 9 in the morning.
It was really tiring.
Yeah, I think we fell asleep through most of 2 towers.
We alternated sleeping during the final film, is all I remember. It was just wanted to go home.
And your dad picked you up. Picked us up.
Yeah, well, we went out to get power energy drinks, and they were like, "Oh, they're all expensive here because it's the city and everything doubles in price."
It's quite ridiculous.
That was
Yeah,
atrocious.
but awesome choice for Bilbo Baggins though for The Hobbit. Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman, I recognise that name, but
He was in He was in the new TV version of Sherlock.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, as the main character.
That bloke is pretty good.
Mm.
I can't remember actors. I barely remember like Samuel L. Jackson.
Who else?
You can't forget Samuel L. Jackson. Come on, Tony. Be serious.
Samuel L. Jackson. I actually at Brit at school.
I
don't think you should tell people at school you go to.
don't think you should tell people that you're like atrociously theatrical homosexual.
I'm not gay, Tony.
Yeah, but anyway, onwards.
Anyway,
At the
I have
undisclosed
an audio track of Samuel L. Jackson. I'm hopefully going to remix it. He did an advert for anti-gang crime, and it's pretty awesome. It's all about blame, and it's fucking awesome.
Does he channel Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, pretty much. He channels
Have you guys
that Pulp Fiction edge that he has.
Heard that audiobook he read?
Of what?
Go the fuck to sleep.
What?
What?
Yeah, it's like a children's book.
Oh my god, we're
Oh,
half
really?
an hour.
Yeah,
Really?
That's awesome.
look it up.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Let's not do that now because 35 minutes is a long time for people to listen to us rambling.
Yeah.
We should shut this off in about.
Well, but I'd
40
say
seconds.
we should just
keep going.
let it end naturally.
Yeah, let it end naturally. So Samuel L.
It'll
Jackson,
never
Pulp
end
Fiction.
naturally.
Come on, man, we can edit it down if we need to.